What's going on, Attack Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Enemy 343, back at it once again. And today I am a little bit pissed off that, it seems that my former friend, Yakuza Western Killa, is basically simping for Noralities. Also, if anybody wants to actually come join the live stream, as long as you're actually good little boys and girls, and I mean that in the 18 plus form, because my stuff is not made for kids. Anyway, so back at once again, and hey, Soul Spectre and Insert here. Welcome, guys. Welcome, all around. So anyway, I just actually really wanted to say this. It seems that Yakuza Western Killa has actually officially decided that he's going to be simping for freaking Noralities. Hold on, we got a guest. Hey ho. Okay. Are you there? I'm actually hearing. Oh, whoa! Just up and disappeared. That's weird. But anyway, guys. Hold on. Soul Spectre, hold on, dude. Yo, what up?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, not much, man. Besides, I just wanted to talk about freaking Yakuza Western Killa simping for freaking Noralities.
Uh,
Oh,
Yakuza actually went downhill recently. Well, I mean, he always went downhill, but you know how with him praising Funimation, buying Crunchyroll, and getting rid of anime titties, he feels like he's becoming a kickback member, which he probably is.
hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yo, Luca. Well, it's actually good to actually have you on board. You might want to actually. Okay. Hold on. Here. Hold on. Ugh. Anyway, I'm back. So it's freaking muggy as hell out here in Maine. It's actually supposed to be in the 90s. God.
And before
So
we get started, I would like just to say this. I know the Patrick Star show isn't liked by everyone, and understandably so, but I rather watch that than She-Man Revolutions or the Tila show, because at least that one isn't really false advertisement.
yeah. Anyway, but like I said, I just hope that Luca Freya can actually join us. I mean, they still actually have their thingy muted for some weird reason. I'm trying to say that it's a bad thing, but I'm gonna turn my fan on. So hopefully it doesn't hear anything. Freaking hotter than hell. I'm sweating buckets. But anyway, like I was saying, freaking what am I say there? Yakuza Western Killa decided to saying that saying that we should actually get rid of child voting or lolicon per se. And she's actually slipping for freaking My Hero Academia boys, saying that that's all right, but underage girls like freaking oh damn it, fucking pisses me off. We got people like
Yeah.
saying like and now you got freaking all these Puritans actually coming after anime. This is the reason why we freaking advocate for gatekeeping.
Yeah.
Yeah, Answer here says, I thought we moved on from anime to video games. Apparently not, because
I mean,
actually,
oh,
he
go
just
ahead.
okay, he just actually has a tendency to actually open his mouth and let the shit fly.
Anyways, as I was saying, I used to dislike gatekeeping, but like when I was younger, I've been gatekeeped a lot, but if it means to prevent people from wokeifying anime, so be it.
But yeah, somebody wants to see my whole shirt design. Yep.
Oh, sweet, sweet.
Yeah. Anyway. There you go. Oh, hold on. Got another guess. Hold on. Oh God, I think it's actually God. AKA Yakuza Western Killa. I don't know if I want to kick him or if it's Yakuza Western Killa, I'm not gonna bother. I totally forgot I had Slim Jims. Anyway, like I was saying, he's a simp for Noralities. He actually likes to actually treat me as if I'm actually what's wrong with the anime verse. But no, I'm just gonna come out and say this just once. Josh, you are just a lying, manipulative piece of human garbage who loves to actually push this narrative that we are what's wrong with the anime community. And you personally are the one that's actually trying to actually create all this, like, bad stuff that's going on in the world today. So, this is a little message for me. You betrayed me. You backstabbed me. You fired the first shot when you actually made that content. I'm actually saying this just once. Whoops. Oh, Joshua. Oh, okay. Hold on, dude. I don't know if it might be coming in or not. That. Actually, it's kind of slow. Oh, Dionysus. Yo, Dio, what's up, man?
Hola. How is everyone?
Oh, I'm freaking pissed off as fuck right now.
Huh?
I'm talking about freaking Yakuza Western Killa Simping fucking Noralities of all people.
Man, that fucking fat loser. Hey, dude, at least like what I said on his video game, yeah. His
Yeah,
next video should be about bringing down the fucking Twinkies.
yeah. I
And
actually
fried.
saw that comment you made, dude. That was just absolutely brutal. Just, mwah. But I really gotta say, people should actually learn to wake up from all these like haters and stuff, and realize that we are what's right about the community. We people that actually say that we're what's wrong with anime, what's wrong with what's going on in the world today. Oh, just completely fucking stupid.
Now, what's absolutely hilarious is it really does show you the true fans from the fake fans because, again, we already talked about Noralities and how much of a shitty ass, anime tuber she is because the main example is that ReZero example where she clearly didn't watch the anime and made out Subaru to be, like this a bad person when yet, no. And also, you got Fatty McFatass who sits there and it's like, "Milady, I will simp for you for some coochie and fried butter, milady." And it's like, dude, she's not going to give you some coochie for simping for her.
All right, well, I welcome Luca Freya. I mean, hopefully I can unmute you. Okay. Basically, welcome Luca Freya. If you can hear us, that would be awesome. If you want to be a part of the conversation, you might want to unmute yourself, if possible.
Hey,
Hey,
I gotta go back to work soon. Just want to say my final words. Screw you, Yakuza Western Killa. All right, see you guys
later.
All right.
Well,
But
anyway,
nah.
back to the topic at hand. Oh
But yeah,
shit.
I mean, the Well, not like the fucking fat lord ass bastard who gulps down fried butter like it's going out of style needs to shut up and understand that we are the anime fans. We are the voices of anime. And here's the thing: I'm pretty sure this the idiot would of course say, "Well, you're males, and males are bad and blah blah pissy poo poo." Just wait till Dee gets here, and there's plenty of other fucking female anime fans, especially the cosplayer kind, who will tell this lord ass, as well as Noralities, and even Soini, to shut the fuck up.
Oh, definitely, man. Basically, all I could say is, well, okay, there we go. I just actually had to mute myself because apparently I actually had to share this on my Discord as well and let people know that I'm actually live streaming. So
yeah, I only saw this on the my Twitter page, because you gotta remember, GD doesn't have a Twitter anymore because it decided to be a dick and ban her, because why the fuck not?
yeah, I'm afraid that if I actually lose all my progress of actually trying to get to 800 subscribers, freaking hell. Twitter is just, toxic cesspool.
Yeah, you can bet on that.
Yeah. Hey, Luca, what's up?
Hey, how you doing? First time, what did it say? Long time listener, first time caller.
Well, welcome to
That's
the
what they
live
say
stream,
on all the talk shows. That's what they say on all the talk shows.
Yeah, I hear you there. Besides, I just actually really got to say, we actually need more people like Natalie Hunter, for instance. And
Oh, yes, yes.
we definitely need her because, I actually also gave her the link to the live stream as well.
Yeah. I don't know if I think she's halfway around the world. So
All she's got to do is just got to freaking click on the link and she'll actually join us anytime.
yeah, I just got in touch with her. She's on. I think she's still on the Twitter, but I don't know. She's got a lot going on, so she can. I don't know. It'd be nice if she did drop by.
Yeah. Also, don't forget our usual suspects like Mad Matt Wheaton. You got DD, the Sinner. You got.
I want to say, yo, Dionysus.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, amen. Hey. In fact, I don't think I've seen you around. I mean, I might have.
In fact,
no.
Luca Freya actually does a lot of like role plays and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not. Yeah. I think Dionysus found it by mistake.
Yeah.
Also, I'm about to switch my cell phone for my laptop real quick. Right now, I'm on my cell phone, so I just turn on my laptop, and I'll be using that for the chat.
Okay. No problems.
So,
no problems whatsoever.
well, it's got load at first, but like I was saying though, it's just we first and foremost, let's get one thing out of the way right now. And that's this whole fear about, will Warner Brothers, hurt anime? No, because we, the anime fans, yeah, okay. So it does look like the silent minority does have a voice, but you gotta remember that's 1,000 versus 10,000, right? Like, there's more real anime fans than there are of the damn grifters who just want to pretend they're fans only to, flake out if the anime doesn't do what it wants or some bullshit like that, right? But just right. Like the other day, you probably seen it, but Hiro Hay had a video where people are quitting My Hero Academia because Bakugo
Yeah, I saw that.
apologized to Deku. And it's like, okay, and
Yeah, I don't know if Joshua Perez is coming in or not, but I can't really see anything because it's all just like freaking loading
yeah, I
screen.
see it too. Yeah. Well, also, now just those out there, remember, Mr. A, these. I mean, I know Luca here is, but these are individuals that you know personally, correct?
Yeah, I know Luca from Twitter, of course, and he's actually
Okay,
a long.
I just want to make sure we weren't going to have an incident.
Oh
No.
yeah, I've been hearing about a lot of these incidents.
Yeah, and let's not, say what happened and leave it at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will say this. Basically, someone came onto the stream and said the N-word like multiple times.
Yes.
Oh man, that just freaking irked me. But I had to delete it because I really don't want to I don't want to actually deal with any headaches right now.
Yeah, because here's the thing. This is your business, right? This is your image. And you having some bastard slithering onto your stream doing that kind of thing is going to destroy you. Now, right now, it's nothing more but a ripple in the ocean because you're like at 100 something subscribers or whatever, right? But what's going to happen when you're at 10,000 or more and you got like 1,000 viewers watching you? As soon as some idiot on the street comes up and comes onto this stream and start that shit, you're done. You're done. YouTube and Twitter are done. So you definitely have to be absolutely careful. I mean, think of it like this. It's not just with like a YouTube and Twitch and stuff like that. You have any other job, right? If you have some random person coming up saying, "Oh yes, I'm a doctor. I can definitely do open heart surgery," but they're just pretending to be a doctor and they kill someone, whose fault is that? The hospital. It's the hospital's fault because they should have checked the background. They should have made sure that this was the real deal. You are responsible for your stream. You have to make sure that the individuals you allow on here are not going to be bastards like that one and the other one from before. Because the third time this happens, there's a chance that that will be it. Like I said, right now, nothing. It means nothing since no one really knows you that much. But if you're a YouTuber that had 1,000 subs and that happened, well, the woke and even the fat bastard loser who has a crush on you but he doesn't know how to say it will take that and make you into the bad guy and get you canceled.
Yeah, like you said, he's actually trying to make you the next Chris Chan. But yeah, he's acting more like Chris Chan than me.
I know, and that's why
he's definitely Christian. He's
and that's
definitely.
why I decided his name is now Josh Chan.
Yeah.
Oh,
yep. You hit it on the head. You hit it on the head.
We freaking did. Okay.
Alright, I'm gone. Oh man.
Okay. Whoop. Hold on. Got the stream. And welcome back.
Alright. You can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
We can hear you fine.
And also, damn, that echo, dude.
Ooh.
But yeah, like I said though, this is your business. You have to make it look good. Your image is important. And you having some bastard doing that is going to destroy you. And your enemies like Josh Chan will take that opportunity and make you look like the bad guy. When we all know you are innocent. Like, we know it wasn't your fault that asshole came on and did what he did. But YouTube doesn't care about right or wrong. It only cares about, trying to appeal to the damn soy base.
And basically, this just makes me want to do my freaking It's a Gundam impression. I mean, Jesus Christ. Can we actually get a freaking break here? Ugh. Man, I love listening to It's a Gundam. He actually has, like, the best content ever. Also, I don't know if you've actually
He's
seen...
he's wild. He's wild.
Oh,
Man,
yeah. I
just love that he made enemies with that fucking mentally challenged girl, the one that thinks she's a deer.
Oh, God, not Dear Girl. No. Absolutely no. I do not need to actually be reminded of that. Also, Insert here actually says, I really love to see people getting pissed off at Arrowhead. I mean, what are they?
It's absolutely hilarious. The other day, Uzaki-chan is getting a second season. And so everyone's like, oh my god, Hero Hayes going to review this. Oh my god, holy crap, don't tell him. Oh my god. And guess what you just did, idiot? You gave him content to laugh at you, and we all are laughing at you.
Exactly, my friends. I mean, basically, let's hope that, I know that Dee Dee says she isn't going to be here, sadly. I'm just hoping that, freaking Matt would be here soon. I mean, we always actually get a little, we actually have fun with him. And whenever we actually say something that might actually be, out of whack, or like, something that really would just seem to push the boundaries, he'd actually just yell at us, "Don't tempt fate!" Like, he actually does it way better.
Yeah, I think you should just leave that to him.
Yeah.
Also, I can't help but whenever someone says that's whack, I can't help but think of the song Yakety Yak, Don't Hold Back.
Oh yeah, you're. Hey, listen, that song's probably older than both of you put together.
I mean, the only reason I know the song is because I grew up in the '90s, and that was a thing in the Looney Tunes, like
Yeah, it was on Tiny Toons. It was on.
Tiny Toons. Sorry, yeah, Tiny Toons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, another quote that I really liked. Me and my mother would often do this. The whole "it went down the hole."
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love that so much. And also, I just got back into watching.
Honestly, I think there's a lot of things that, considering Crunchyroll, yeah, Sony goes down the
Crunchyroll is
hole.
going to go. Crunchyroll and Sony are going to go down the hole.
Right, you are.
Because one thing I do want to point out, this whole
and just watch him suffocate,
Yeah.
One thing I do want to point out, this whole fear over will the West destroy anime? No, because what the West does now, if the West decides to grow a pair of balls and give us something like something that's on the level of Avatar: The Last Airbender, then okay, manga and anime has some competition. But we know that's not going to be the case. We're going to get Gender Study Squad and, the Soy Squad, some bullcrap like that no one asked for.
I mean, basically, if anybody's actually curious, I was actually reading this yesterday as part of, like, my character. Sometimes, like, once in a while, I'll actually pull out a really good manga and just, like, pretend I'm reading, and then, like, be like, oh, hey there, I didn't see you there for a second. That's part of the character.
You know what? Wait a minute, Mr. Anime. Don't stop doing that. That is like your signature. That is like your signature opening. I love that. I love that opening. That's like, I don't know. I know Mr. Anime probably does. I don't know if Dionysus. I don't know if you, but I know when RGE, he does his snippets from his shows, he'll have his opening. And boy, there's people that will about that.
Oh
I don't know
God,
if you
my
remember.
favorite opening is RGE Raging Golden Eagles opening, because
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you said RGE, didn't you? I'm sorry. But
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
like that is because here's the thing. That's the woke repellent. That is the thing that repels
That
the
is
woke.
gatekeeping. That's
Yeah.
gatekeeping, as Black
And
Sage D always says.
and here's what now for my opening. Well, I don't have like a actual intro kind of thing. I'd want to get one. But my opening is like, hello, my glorious heathens, as I, Dionysus.
I love I love that when you on your tweets. I love how you use the Astolfo gifs.
Well, to be fair, I am a trap, so.
And also, I do have the hots for Astolfo. Don't judge me.
No, I won't judge you. I won't judge you.
We should all, enjoy our desires. We should all keep our desires and not allow a bunch of damn soy fuckers to waltz in and say, no, you cannot have this. Because here's the thing. Here's a way to really imagine it. Let's say we're all enjoying ice cream for a moment, okay? Here we are eating ice cream. It's all ice cream the way we like it. And you got these idiots, the woke committee, walking in here, slapping it out of our hands, saying, no, you want to eat this kind of ice cream. And when you ask them, is this your ice? Oh, no, I don't like ice cream. It's just, I don't want you enjoying this ice cream. It's like, then it doesn't concern you. It's not your fucking ice cream, now is it? It's not your anime, right? Like, we watch itchy anime. It's all, sad. It's all flavor. It's not yours, then get lost.
Exactly. Let me tell you. Before I came up with the Luca Freya account, I had a generic account, and I'm fairly a newbie to Twitter, only like a few months. I generally abhor Twitter, but just to get in touch with some anime fans.
Well, I mean, we all do was that whole we're using the greater evil to our advantage kind of thing. But continue.
Exactly. But you get inundated with NPCs left and right, and especially when I was defending Redo, it was everybody saying everything and just attack. I mean, and just like you said previously, they're crowing about something that they have no interest in, no involvement in, but yet they want to rule the discussion.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. It's like, what does this concern you? I mean, another example that I often use is, especially when we're talking about itchy anime and any anime that has spicy scenes in it, it's like,
right.
Would you complain about, say, Peppa Pig? No, because it's for children, right? It's meant for children. It's not for that target demographic. Guess what? Monster Musume, Siren Kagura, Queen's Blade is meant for a mature audience. And also, women. There's women who like it in cosplay as the girls from those series. Hell, you gotta go with the redo for a moment. There's a lot of women in Japan who like redo of Hero, and that destroys their fucking narrative.
Yeah, it blows my mind that they'll pick this show out of a hat and say, I mean, the YouTube reactions are out the ass on this one show, and they built the entire show. They built their entire opinion of the show on one scene from one episode. One scene from one episode.
We're talking about Goblin Slayer and Shield Hero, because one scene caused an outrage. And with the goblins, it was just to show that they're evil. And with fucking Shield Hero, she's a bitch. She's a fucking bitch, and yet you people are siding with her. And it's like, What the hell?
I mean, Goblin Slayer is what they call a MacGuffin. It's an old movie term from Alfred Hitchcock that it's a plot device that they put in to kind of allure the viewer or the movie watcher, and then they discard it.
You know, one thing I do want to point out though, like every time a scene like that happens, you know, when a goblin or a bad guy does a bad guy thing, they always complain, "Oh my God, they did that thing to a woman. That's sexist." Blah blah blah. How come they never? And yes, Matt, if you're here, I can hear you. Don't tempt fate. But I'm still going to say it because let's face it, sooner or later it's going to happen. But how come they never complain about JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? And for those of you who don't know, every time there's an animal on screen, there's a 90% chance that animal will die. And yet, you know, these Wokies never say, "Oh my God, this is animal abuse. They killed the puppy."
These people these people need to be gate kept. Again, I say, I know he's probably not watching this live stream, but shout out to Blacks HD. I mean, I know he's not the originator of it, but he kind of reinforced it to us cultured family about gatekeeping and how our hobbies need to be gatekept.
Yeah, and I agree. We should gatekeep. Because if we don't do that, then guess what? Sooner or later, well, to be fair, Japan seems like they have a massive pair of fucking balls. Especially if you haven't seen that not reaction, but the creator of the Digimon Tamers play, he came out and said something.
I've seen it.
Yeah, he basically said, "Shut up," right? And it's like, Japan has a spine. Japan is still refusing to chug down soy milk. And on top of that, when that manga president came out and said, "We should censor ourselves," every manga fan and mangaka stood up and said, "No." And he got his his pay cut, I believe, which that's good. To let that be a lesson.
This is that's a positive. That's a step in the positive, right direction. Now we're gonna see what happens in 3 to 4 months when he gets his pay reinstated and he gets to, will he backslide? And
here's something I do want to throw out there too. And I use the I'm pretty sure either we've been religious or are religious, but you know the old metaphor of the devil isn't going to just come out from hell and have red skin horns and say, "Hey, it's me, Satan." He's going to be more clever. He's going to look like one of us and do things behind the scenes to the point where when we finally realize, huh?
Trust me, I've been it. I've lived it. I've seen it.
What I was going to say was what I was getting at with this is today, tomorrow, next week, sooner or later, there will be a manga creator who makes a manga it's woke, but we won't know it's woke. Like the anime girls will still look like anime girls, but there will be subtle hints, like they will tell the guy to stop looking at them. They won't say misogynist. They won't use any word that we can say, "Hey, that's a woke word." They'll be like, it would be like, the girls would just slap their hands and say, "No, I am a woman. You will not do this," or something subtle, and we won't see it until it's too late.
Yeah, that's more kind of like
Hello, bitches again.
Hey, Matt here.
But yeah, we were just talking about but first of all, like kind of going back to the look, finish what you were about to say.
Oh no, you go ahead.
Oh well, I mean, what I was going to say was like we were just talking about basically.
You know Joshua Perez.
Yeah, he's actually the guy who goes by Donald Trump as Beast. He's on freaking what I want to say there. Twitter.
Well, we were just talking about how, the video that Josh Chan should make next should be a video about how he will stop eating fried butter wrapped in fucking bacon and learn to put down the fork and say no thank you to seconds. Oh, and also stop simping for Noralities because she's not going to give you the coochie. Like,
Noralities is she's an abomination. She is a
yeah,
100%
I mean,
Yeah, she don't even look all that hot, man. I mean, she looks like Anita Sarkeesian does anime, dude.
Dude,
That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
Not just that, but her OC just looks bland as hell. Like there's no pizzazz, if you will.
Yep. But then again, what do you expect from your typical SJW who prefer bland or hideous looks?
But not the fat ass just trying to sit there and simp for Noralities like, milady, I agree with everything you're saying, milady. May I have some coochie now and some fried butter, please?
Oh my god. They have some of the most worst, lamest taste in women I've ever seen.
I know, it's just, God, why? I mean, granted, you look at fucking Josh and you tell me, does this motherfucker have options?
Yeah,
like, he looks like Butch the 40 from Cool Cat all grown up and more emo.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and Mr. A. Well, we won't go into it, but last night.
Okay, who's blowing the fan in the microphone?
That's Enemy Lord.
Oh, that's me because it's freaking hotter than the Hinges in the 80s. It's actually in the freaking 90s up here in Maine.
Damn!
Well, like, could you at least put it away from the mic? Yeah, that's much better.
Okay, well, I got it in a certain way, so that way, also, guys, how about a little
bit of thing is fucking loud.
Holy
mother of coochie.
Yes, parent.
Little spice there.
Yeah,
yes,
that's what I call
both propellant.
It's just like, RGE's freaking like intro when he actually has those sexy like tentacle armed.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
And then
Rachel Needle's such an awesome dude. That needs also a really cool creator. I mean, Blade Devil just looks fucking badass. I'm not gonna lie. I just wish it was on Amazon already.
My personal favorite thing about the Blade Devil is not only is RGE bringing back cool comic books with awesome, hot, attractive, appealing female characters and characters in general, but it pisses off the right people and it's hilarious because they will sit there and say, if you don't like, my Squirrel Girl comic or any of my comics, then don't buy it, you toxic, misogynistic man. Make your own. Okay.
I am not Starfire. I am not Starfire.
Oh, okay. So here's
More
the
like,
time.
I am so very much not Starfire.
Okay, now here's what you need to know about I'm not Starfire. Okay, fuck you. I'm an edgy fat teenager. Fuck you. I want to eat cupcakes and cookies. Fuck you. And did I mention I'm a fat ass motherfucker that's just fat and eats a lot and fuck you? That's the entire character.
I'm a hideous fucking. I'm a hideous fucking land whale. Fuck you.
Yeah. Exactly
also,
right. 100.
Also, Inter here was asking, what's that manga? It's called Sweet Ladies, and it's from Project Hentai. And I picked this one up from, what do I want to say there? I really want to say freaking Amazon, because basically they're actually doing like hentai manga as well. Doing a lot of selling of that. But I'm just looking kind of like,
I'm still wanting a copy of Otaku in 10,000 BC, dude. I mean, hot, sexy cave girls. Me want fucking snoo, baby.
Bunga, bunga, motherfucker.
Yeah,
Death by
you want to
new
just like King Kong and just we want titties, we want titties, we want titties.
One
Me
thing I
want snoo.
One thing I do want to point out,
Dee
though.
here.
Sorry,
Oh, hi there, Dee Dee.
sorry, I had to do something dealing with getting a bill for something I shouldn't have gotten a bill for since I have Medicaid.
There's no need to be sorry. I mean, you had your thing.
My
Yeah,
my sister-in-law sounds like she's about ready to make a lawsuit because apparently I'm not supposed to be paying for this, but they're trying to charge me $30 at this place called San Francisco Monks or something.
Oh, dear God, San Francisco.
San Francisco. I don't know. I just know it's owned by the Catholic Church, but it's the only hospital nearby that has diabetic classes. And my Medicaid is supposed to cover 10 hours, but they're claiming I've already done 10 hours when I've only done an hour so far.
Yeah, I say you need to press charges on that because that is bullshit. They're trying to fuck you.
My sister-in-law is about ready to do that.
And she should. I mean, if, you are okay with it, of course, but like you should fight that shit.
Well,
that ain't right.
There's also the bull crap that I basically have her and a couple other people as contacts to handle stuff for me because I can't deal with trying to talk to people on the phone, like making doctor's appointments and stuff without having anxiety. So, I give next of kin as the thing to call if they need to talk about something. So my sister-in-law tries to call them and ask, what the hell is this about? And they're like, sorry, we need the person whose name's on the account. I'm like, yes, but I gave you my sister-in-law's name and number so I wouldn't have to deal with this crap.
Also, answer is Flash.
Yes.
But also, one thing I want to throw out there too, by the way, since to be fair, last week's stream was deleted for reasons, I do want to bring back the whole Mineta thing real quick, and also bench on that because it's something that just dawned on me yesterday.
Look, I'm just gonna say it. I'm not really a fan of Mineta per se. I'm more of a fan when it comes to quirks than I am of Toru because compare the two and his is a lot more useful than her who has to basically strip down to nothing to be able to be of use.
Well,
but I just hope it's not a translation error and that he really is bi just to piss off Wokies.
Oh, no.
The Wokies have no idea how much I'm willing to champion a character if it pisses them off.
Well, here's the thing. First off, the word that Mineta used in Japanese was love. However, several Japanese people who speak the language and read the language as well have stated that this was more of the context. It wasn't I love you in a romantic way, but a platonic way that I love you, man. You're my bro kind of thing.
Yeah, I kind of figured that was it, but like I said, I just wish it wouldn't be a translation error just because it's delicious to see Wokies losing their fucking mind about it.
Well, here's what I want to also throw out there. So let's pretend for a second that Mineta was bi. And let's also bring in Angel Dust, who legit is gay. Well, the Wokies keep crying about how much they want representation, and yet whenever they do get representation, they cry about it. They read about it. It's like, you're not worthy to be in the LGBT. You're not cool enough.
It's probably just me saying, but God, there is so much good schadenfreude whenever Wokies wish upon a monkey's paw.
I actually talked to my therapist about Angel Dust, and I said, well, for those who watched Addicted, you kind of get a hint of what possibly put Angel Dust in hell. And it wasn't exactly him being gay. And I said, and I pointed out how people hate that basically it's implying gay people are going to hell. I'm like, how dare you assume that all gay people are pleasant to be around?
Yeah, and I mean not just that, but again, isn't this, since they want to deny Angel Dust the LGBT right, if you will, as well as Mineta, who mind you isn't bi, but for the sake of the argument, we're going to pretend he is. They say no to these two characters. Isn't that in itself homophobia?
Insert a phobia, let's be honest, because Mineta in this hypothetical is bisexual, not homosexual.
Well, yeah, okay. Well, thank you. Well,
Yeah,
either
just
way.
prefers the ladies, to be honest.
I mean, either way, it's still phobia. It's just not the thing that they complain to us about when we say stop making fucking straight characters gay for your damn woke bullshit.
Personally, I like Samuel L. Jackson's quote that I saw a few years back. You're not homophobic. You're just an asshole because phobia means you're scared.
Yeah. I mean, it's just it's weird how they complain about Mineta and Angel Dust, but yet they will allow a faker like Christian. And let me say one thing right here now before anyone.
Please stop talking about how Christian.
Oh no, we're not going to talk about that part. We're not going to talk about that part.
Said he was trans.
Oh,
no
the
trans person I know accepts him.
I know, and here's the thing. And I want to have this on the record, just in case someone woke or whatever sees this. No, I'm not being transphobic. Guess what? Revna is a woman. Okay, she is an actual trans person. And as much as I don't like Dear Girl, she is a woman. The male Dear thing, on the other hand, I don't agree with because of obvious reasons. But trans people...
Besides the fact that they say they identify as a deer, saying
Oh
they
my
identify
God.
as a male deer is like an oxymoron or something. A contradiction.
Exactly.
How are you a trans woman if you identify as a male deer?
Exactly, that doesn't... But I mean, the point here is, I'm not transphobic. I'm proud to stand up for the LGBT. And when it comes to Chris Chan, he has gone on record saying the only reason why he's trans, air quotes there, is because he believes he has a better chance with a lesbian woman than he does as being a straight male trying to get some coochie.
Okay, if he put it out
That's
there,
disgusting.
A lesbian woman.
Yeah, he's only doing it for the coochie. And just like you said, every trans person... Yeah, and just like you said, Didi, every trans person has looked at this idiot and said, no, this guy's not trans. Not because it's Christian, but because he doesn't do anything or say anything an actual trans person would say. But my main point here, the overall point here is, the wokies will say no to Mineta and Angel Dust, but let a faker like, Christian and even Digipro. Because if I'm not mistaken, y'all can help me out here. Digipro isn't really trans, he's just doing it for clout, right?
Yeah, he's still got a fucking beard unless he identifies as the bearded fucking lady.
Okay, so they will accept these assholes into the club, but yet Mineta and Angel Dust aren't allowed in it. And it shows you these idiots don't support the LGBT. They only support what they deem acceptable.
Let's be honest. I mean, let's look at Scarlett Johansson. I find it stupid she wanted to sue Disney because the film failed. But she can do that. But now she's getting blacklisted for thinking her own way. And it's like, oh, we have another member of the if you don't think like the hive mind, you get banned club. The first being Gina. I'm sure there are others, but I can't think of them right now.
I mean, to be fair, in all fairness, you and any other female who's doing YouTube and shit can be on that list too, because you are not a part of the Borg. You have not been assimilated yet.
That and comic films are falling on hard times right now.
Indeed.
I mean, it's so sad, and I'm going to bring these up as like an example. These are actually way much better than their Western counterparts.
Yes, and guess what? We really don't have to worry. Even if Warner Brothers and whoever else tries to make anime, air quotes there, mind you, it's not going to be good enough to stand next to the big dogs.
Look,
on top of that, since we live in 2021 where everything's got to be woke, they're not going to give us Avatar The Last Airbender or something cool and awesome. They're going to give us, Avatar The Last Woke Bender or some bullshit like that.
As for me, I would totally kill for a mecha movie renaissance, as in a mecha movie much like Robot Jocks.
This is why I've gotten back into Sam and Max. They're basically politically incorrect, but it's throughout the series, especially the cartoon series from the 90s where they actually got married in an episode, they've pretty much been shown as being a gay couple. And
yeah, I thought they were just simply bros, dude.
You don't do a wedding episode, even if it's supposed to be for laughs, and have them be cool with it instead of being like, wait a minute, why are we doing this? Because if it was for comedy purpose, they wouldn't be like, I don't mind being married to you.
And see, again, the SJWs, the Wokies, sit there and agree about the blah, and here it is, and yet they're not going to give Sam and Max the time of day. They're not going to give any cartoon or even anime, for that matter, that has good representation the time of day. Thankfully, they've at least given the Our House the respect that it deserves.
Oh, they pretty much want what we saw in reboot She-Ra. And I'm sorry, I don't like Ghidorah. It's Harley Quinn and Joker, only with two pussies instead of a pussy and a snake.
To be fair, that's, for Catra, it's like double the pussy, because, Catra, cat.
Yes, I get the joke. I still don't like it, because you know how many people are like, Harley should leave Joker and stop going back to him. But then you see the same thing with Adora and Catra, it's like, but my lesbians, and it's like, but toxic relationship.
Exactly.
Toxic relationship should not be accepted, no matter who the people are. Whether it's two pussies, two dicks, one of each, it doesn't matter.
Exactly, and again, it's just, you look at how wholesome and adorable fucking Luz and Emichi are together. They help each other. They actually care. Maybe I got fucking Catra, who in the 4th season, when Adora, Catra was listening in, and Adora told Shadow Weaver, no, I'm not going to abandon my friends, instead of Catra being like, oh, well, she does care. She said, like, she doesn't need me. Woe is me. Woe is the pitiful
Catra. Can we look at the episode where Adora's like, come with me, Catra, and she's like, no. And it's like, God damn it. You know how I could have accepted her refusing and being an enemy? Is if Catra was like, okay, I trust you, but she gets captured and then brainwashed. In which case we can forgive her because brainwashing. But no, she just didn't like that Adora didn't want to be part of the Horde anymore. And it's not like Adora was like, yeah, I found a better place. I'm going to leave the one person I care about behind. She actually said, come with me.
Multiple times. Throughout the season, it's like, Catra, do we need to build a fucking, billboard for you that says, come with me, Catra, and neon fucking lights with a laser pointer aiming at, Glimmer's castle.
Now I just imagine Catra just chasing a laser. And you see like Glimmer holding it like, finally got your ass here.
And nice. mummy milkers.
Yeah, for anybody
But
who
one thing
actually loves Chika Fujiwara from Kaguya-sama Love is War.
Nice. But one thing I do also want to point out too, because one thing I did think of is okay. So when Catra decided to screw up the entire space-time continuum because she's a stupid bitch, and she didn't get any
Oh yeah, she was
repercussions for
willing
it.
to destroy the world just because she was pissed at Adora, who again said, "Come with me."
Now let's talk about another space-time continuum fucker up for a moment, and that being Starlight Glimmer from My Little Pony, who she destroyed. She did destroy the space-time continuum. Was about to, but here's what separates that from the Catra thing.
She actually,
Twilight
said, "I can teach you" and stuff, and she realized, hey, maybe I'm the problem here because I didn't think to write my friend when he was in Canterlot.
There you go. There's that moment where Starlight's like, Twilight's making sense. I mean, this talk no jutsu that Twilight's doing is making sense, and of course we get that moment where Starlight's about to rip the paper, the scroll, and she's like, okay, I don't want to. Like, we see that she does have humanity inside of her. Meanwhile, Catra's like, I'm just gonna screw up the world because I just want to. I can't have a door, so I'm gonna be like a 5-year-old and throw this massive temper tantrum.
Throw the toys out the window.
Yeah, and there's no moment where Adora and Catra have that Twilight and Starlight moment where they sit there and it's like, okay, what's going on with you? Let's talk like civilized adults.
And did we even see Catra feel guilty later on? Because we actually see with Starlight later on when she's told that Sunburst is actually living in the Crystal Empire, panicking because it's like, oh yeah, what am I supposed to tell him? Oh hey, I almost destroyed Equestria because I was upset that you went to magic school in Canterlot, even though I didn't think to, write you. She actually realized I don't know what to say to him without possibly fearing he's gonna never want to talk to me again.
Yeah, and with Catra, I honestly don't think we did. We didn't even get a moment where Glimmer had, mind you, Glimmer had every single right to cuss Catra out here, because Catra's the one responsible for killing her mother, and we don't even get that moment. We don't get that moment where Glimmer, like, here's what I would have at least liked. Okay, Catra would have realized that what she did was absolutely wrong, and she's like, Glimmer, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to punch me in the face because I know I did what's wrong and I screwed up. I killed your mother. I want you to, with every fiber of your being, punch me right in the face. I deserve, something like that, where we would at least get to see Glimmer about you, but it's like, I can't. I mean, I could, but it's not going to bring her back.
Remember where Katara had her chance to kill the guy who killed her mother, but she's like, you're pathetic, and just leaves.
Yeah, by the way, I loved that right there. Like, that shows you that, Katara, badass, by the way, and I honestly, I don't know why idiots say that the fans don't like her. I don't know where they get that from, but badass moment, and I just love that scene because it shows you that even though she had that opportunity, that chance to avenge her mother, it's not really going to bring her back. It's just a cycle of violence,
Yeah, that's why when my mother was in a car crash that cost her life back in 2015, my dad asked if he thought we should press charges against the woman who T-boned her. I'm like, why? Mom's dead. She's not coming back no matter what we do.
Yeah, and I mean, even if you did get money, what is that money, right?
Maybe I could buy it. Maybe at the time I could have bought a nice headstone for my mother's grave, but that's about it.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it's just does that really bring her back? Just like with right here, did World Punching Catcher have brought back? Her name was Angela, right? Queen Angela.
I forget. I watched the series. I only remember a couple things I found adorable, and after that, everything else is just fuzz.
I mean, either way, the point here is, Catra just completely got away with her bitchy ways without any repercussions. Starlight at least got some form of punishment where she did kind of feel bad, and it's like, am I worthy to have friends? Am I worthy to, do this or whatever? And we at least got that moment. But it's funny because the show about talking magical ponies had
Does
a
better
better.
job than the reboot of.
Yeah, yeah, it's absolutely hilarious.
I loved Starlight befriending Trixie because Starlight brings up a good point when Twilight gets all pissy about Trixie being the one Starlight chooses, and it's like, well, I almost destroyed Equestria. Oh, Trixie tried to take over Ponyville. Compared to what I tried to do, it was her kicking a can over.
Yeah, and I mean that right there was like a good character moment for Starlight because, like, it showed that she accepts responsibility for her past actions. She wants to forget it, but yet she knows she can't, so she has to make up for it. And again, something that Catra never did.
Something else I didn't like about She-Ra. I get it. Glimmer's mom is gone now, so by the whole whose phone is that?
Mine. I'll get it.
I get that by
Probably
the whole,
just some spam.
I get but the fact of the whole royal family line thing that Glimmer now has to become queen and stuff. But they couldn't make a couple episodes with her having to go through this and us seeing how she's trying to deal with her mom being gone, and then having the episode we saw as the thing where she finally just snaps. No, they tried to stuff it in one episode. Which cake for your coronation?
Yeah, it's just.
Shouldn't we be waiting a week at least so she has time to process that her mother is gone?
And I get it, there's 12 episodes. It's kind of like with the Steven Universe. A lot of the episodes feel like they could have had that 22 minutes to kind of really flesh out a certain plot or a certain character and stuff. But sadly,
Talking about pre or post future.
I'm talking about the pre. I mean, even the post. To be fair, like again, I know you said the creator kind of was told she can't make it anymore because her Fifi's or yonder, blah blah blah. But it's like
No. There was going to be even more episodes because she was supposed to get a couple more seasons to do future. But because she decided to have the lesbian space rocks, Ruby and Sapphire, get married, and Ruby was in the dress instead of the suit, Cartoon Network was like, yeah, Russia's going to be mad at us now, so we're cutting how many seasons you're going to get for this future thing.
yeah,
Money!
and that pisses me off because I would still have loved to have seen an episode where we get Pink Diamond's side of the story. Because, like I said before, we are kind of left with this idea that she's more like a child where she plays with a thing and then she gets bored with said thing and just says, "Okay, I'm done playing with you. I'm gonna go over here and play with this."
Hell, I would have loved an episode where we find out that Pink knew that she left Spinel behind, but because of the fact that she didn't know that White Diamond knew that she was parading around as Rose Quartz, she couldn't risk being caught. So, poor Spinel was stuck in the garden for thousands of years because.
And see, there you go, right there. Like, I mean, that would have been a beautiful, heartwarming moment where, like Spinel kind of chews out Pink Diamond for a moment, and then Pink Diamond tells her what you just said there, and then they embrace in a wholesome hug, and then it ends episode.
Hell, we
That
were
was it.
supposed, the fusion rhodonite, which is a ruby and a pearl.
Mm-hmm.
There was supposed to be an episode where we found out their backstory, and it turns out they were rejuvenated 17 times, but they kept finding each other again and falling in love. Basically, a thing of we're meant to be together no matter how many times our memory is wiped.
Yeah, see, there you go. I mean, a wholesome episode idea right there, and yet we can't, get it. But by the way, one thing I do want to throw out there before I forget. So you remember the last episode? I'm not going to spoil you, Mr. A. I know you're not on season 2, but the words that Emmett and Luz were saying throughout the episode. Well, of course, they had to edit that out. The girl part. They only said friend, and it fits so naturally. That way, Russia and China and whoever else is a little bitch won't cry about LGBT relationships. But it fits so.
China
Yeah.
wonders why people are dropping things like the fucking Notebook on the streets of their cities. It's to tell people, hey, either uprise against your government or escape to places like America.
Yeah, and I mean, it's just. And one thing I do want to throw out there, by the way, one thing I am going to throw out there is this going to derail the conversation, but it's just obnoxious how the wokies will stand up and say, we stand up for the people of color and the LGBT and women. Okay, well.
Yeah, any wokies watching, you're fucking lying because I am part of the LGBTQ community.
And I mean, what I was going to say is, you have, they always complain about, fucking Japan doing a thing, even though, okay, the whole LGBT thing in Japan is really frowned upon. But here's the thing, though, okay? If you want to sit there and say shame on you and fight for, LGBT rights and all this and that, how's about you turn over to, I don't know, Russia? And if I'm not mistaken, in Africa, I don't know if they did pass that bill or not.
Oh, Russia! If you wear the rainbow flag in Russia, they will arrest you.
And yeah, there you go. And also in Muslim countries, they will literally kill you. And also China, well, I'm not sure what China does because they keep a lot of shit secret, but I'm pretty sure it's not pleasant. And
if you don't mind me blaring this in the background.
And here's the thing.
That or they force lesbian women to marry men and don't care that the women don't want to be married to men.
Well, yeah, I mean, here's the thing. You want to play superhero, well, how's about you point at these countries who say, fuck you and let's kill and beat the LGBT, because I guarantee you, the LGBT over yonder wishes they were denied cake, like that gay couple, years back that couldn't get a wedding cake at that bakery.
That is the stupidest thing. This is what you do. You bitch about it on Facebook. You don't buy anything from them ever again. And then when they complain about losing business, someone can point out and say, well, let's be honest. You should have known this was going to happen when you refused to make a wedding cake for a gay couple.
Yeah, well, there you go. But I mean, you want to play hero, well, again, Russia, China, Muslims, and even Africa don't allow LGBT people basic human rights and even will kill a LGBT person. And China, they will literally use, not the Chinese people, but I don't know who it was, but there's an actual clip of a Chinese dictator walking on black people like a rug. But no, we don't have enough black superheroes in our little commie woman.
How about we deal with this kind of shit first and then have the first world problem of not having enough fucking black superheroes?
Yeah, exactly. Because I guarantee you, the blacks in China wishes they didn't have any representation like they do in comics. Even though there's black representation in comics, but fuck the
and
other
I'm
kids.
sorry, there was a chance to have a new black character for people to look up to in Finn, but we have to appeal to China for the money. So we
Of
focus
course,
on
we have to
Ray
appeal to
instead.
China for the fucking money.
So we have to focus on fucking Ray instead of Finn. I didn't give two shits about Ray. To me, she was just representative of the Han role. I wanted to know about Finn. He was awesome when I first saw him. Why the hell couldn't we have a thing about Finn? I don't like Ray. Ray is a perfect Mary Sue, and I hate it. And then saying she's the granddaughter of Palpatine just makes it worse because you ruined Palpatine by having him associated with her.
Exactly. Like, I mean, I'm sorry, but I think anything one related to Palpatine would be cool, not, Ray. But it's just
And they did Luke dirty, damn it. They did Luke fucking dirty.
Of course they did Luke fucking dirty. Look what they turned Luke into. They turned him from badass as Jedi Supreme to fucking grizzled old bitch boy.
Oh, let's not forget about Han Solo in the damn Solo movie. He's just Solo, where I still remember that damn scene where the damn Wham-bot was saying, what do you think you're doing? And he was sitting in the pilot chair, and so he just gets back up and lets her sit there and take control. Like, no. Oh, Han Solo would have taken out that blaster and said, you got a problem there, you bag of bolts?
But anyway, like I said,
yeah, the Solo movies most certainly ain't fucking Han Solo. Han Solo does not take shit from nobody.
I'm gonna say this. I forget the name of the movie. I only saw it once, but it was a cartoon that was basically a ripoff of Star Wars. But they had a scene where a guy who smokes a cigar, who's obviously the Han role, rewires a female robot, and her
Oh, you're talking about Star Chaser.
Yeah,
God, I love that movie.
robot's hard drive is in her butt, and she starts moaning once he rewires her. I'm like, holy shit.
Again, I fucking love this movie because it's basically it's basically the truest essence of what Star Wars truly is. An epic space opera.
Exactly.
And that was more enjoyable than what Disney gave us. When a ripoff is more enjoyable than something that's actually part of the actual thing is ripping off, you fucking failed.
Yeah, and also, guys,
I fucking love Star Chaser. It's one of the best Star Wars ripoffs I've ever seen.
Also, guys, Mr. A's trying to say something.
Basically, what I wanted to do is I wanted to go back to back to the start of the video since Matt and Dee actually just joined on. I wanted to go back and talk about Yakuza Western Killa simping for freaking Noralities.
Oh, of course he would simp for an ugly fucking chick. He
Wait, that's
got
a
no
girl?
fucking taste in women whatsoever.
Wait, that's a woman?
Apparently.
Who is he simping for? I've never heard of
Noralities. Noralities. The dumbass who says ReZero is a male power fantasy and Subaru is mean to everyone, even though if you actually sat and watched it, you know who would mean first.
Oh, that bitch. Sorry.
Yeah. But no, fucking. Oh, by the way, we've all decided that since Fat Ass McFatson is the Christian here, we've all decided to call him Josh Chan.
Well, should press and start sending him merchandise based off of Sonny Chew then?
No, we gotta make him the new.
We actually endorsed Sonny Chew.
I don't care. I basically want to send him a package with a crappy Sonny Chew drawing saying, "Congratulations, you're the new Christian," and see if he reads about it in a video.
Don't forget to give him a Twinkie too.
Oh,
That bastard.
I already told him I commented on his latest video saying, your next video should be I'm going to stop eating Twinkies and putting down the fork.
yeah, that's gonna be a little easier said than done.
I get the feeling Twinkies is basically his main sustenance.
Basically, I can halfway do a crappy drawing of Sonichu and write a note, which doesn't cost me anything. Sending him a Twinkie means I have to pay money to send him something.
True.
Making a crappy drawing of an already crappy drawing?
Gee, you have butter. Just deep fry some butter and send it to him. There you go.
I'm not wasting butter either. I need that butter to make pastries.
Oh, okay, fine.
But all in all, I just can't stand him actually trying to say that Noralities of all people is actually freaking in the right because it's a quote unquote child coding, all this kind of shit.
Fuck you, fat boy, and fuck that bitch with a rusty dildo.
Also, there's no such thing as goddamn.
I'd much rather a spiked rusty dildo, but all right.
And there's no such thing as fucking coding, period. No race coding or child coding. I'm sorry, but if you see, if you're looking at Kana and thinking, yeah, she definitely looks like my little cousin, FBI fam, FB motherfucking I, because you're not supposed to look at this and go, yeah, this is a little child, just like in real life. They look alike. Like, clearly you need to, I don't know what you're putting in your fucking vape, but you need to stop it.
Yeah, stop. Get some fucking help.
Yeah, exactly. But, he's not going to get any help. He's not actually going to apologize to me for firing the first shot, per se, since he always says that I fired the first shot, when in reality, he was the one who made the freaking content runner video.
There goes gravity.
Hey, you might as well be Han Solo at this point.
But, no, it's like what I said, though. Kind of tell everyone, we shouldn't really worry about the West trying to damage anime because it's like that one meme, the Ultimate Man, where I forgot how to say his name, but it's like, they need to match only 1/3 of our power or 1/4 of our power. Yeah, it's that meme where Japan is telling us they just need to match 1/4 of our power. Because first off, like I said, they're not going to give us cool Avatar: The Last Airbender or something that will really have a competition towards Japan. They're going to make some soy boy woke ass bullshit. Let's talk about for a moment the long awaited crap show High Guardian Spies. So it's already dead on arrival. Do we all agree on that? It's dead on arrival, yes?
I'm actually dead on arrival.
I'm more stoked for Omega Dudes. Okay, I'm more stoked for Omega Dude's Lightning Star Saga than I am for High Guardian Spice. And Lightning Star Saga is only a concept.
Well, I think what's going to happen is this show, High Guardian Spice, is going to come on, right? But I guarantee you they're going to have one character that's non-binary because, we got to make sure we got those check marks, right? They got to make sure that...
Anyone see that one of the characters in the Owl House, Rain, is non-binary, but it was mentioned by the creator. It wasn't a thing of where they say, I'm non-binary, and if you call me a she or something, I'll beat the crap out of you.
Oh, you mean like what they did with Double Trouble with She-Ra, where you better get the gender correct or else.
Oh no, it was different with Rain.
Anyway, Insert here asks Mad Matt, have you heard of Soylent? They're a J-rock band. 2 of their songs were played in Hellsing's Ultimate episode 6 and 7.
I might want to check them out.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Basically anything that has to be officiated for the Owl House in case people are too stupid to, catch subtle hints, like loose blushing around boys and girls, the creator has to come out and say. It's not like everything else where it's like, I'm gay every 5 minutes. It's like, look, you only have to tell us one time, 2 at most, and we'll get it. You're gay. You don't have to be like, oh, it's been 5 minutes. Gotta mention I'm gay. I like the pussy/dick.
Oh, you mean
I
just
get
like
the feeling this is a big, fat, filthy Frank joke waiting to happen.
Oh, just like with the gay Iceman, where every single panel had to remind you that he was gay, and he thinks he looks cute in his new outfit. Yummy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Iceman. I'm gay.
Iceman that's been turned and reskinned into such a stereotype of gay men that even as a straight and or LGBTQ woman, you cringe.
And here's the thing. He's supposed to be the stereotype, but yet they complain about Angel Dust. It's like, wait a minute. Angel Dust has this thing called personality, a badass, a smart ass, and he doesn't happen to be gay.
Funny. He's very funny, like that one scene, and I will use this scene every time because it's all I got right now, and it's my favorite joke so far. And what can you do, my fine effeminate fellow? I can suck your dick. No.
You're alive.
God, I like that. Like, see, and they can't do that with fucking comics because we don't want to be, problematic, even though you have a fucking stereotypical gay character that even Angel Dust would say, "Calm the fuck down, Nancy."
Dude, don't even get me started on Q-Force. Good lord, that was cringe.
Angel Dust would meet Iceman and be like, yeah, I'm gay, but I can't deal with an annoying little asshole like you.
Exactly. Like, I mean, he's the better gay, if you will. I mean, Stardust is that fucking feminine. Alright. But it's just, it's weird how they sit there and say, we want representation, right? And when they do it themselves, they get these over-the-top stereotypes where it's like, hi, I'm gay. And yet you got these other shows, like, Helva Balls, Has Been Hotel, and even The Outhouse, where, this character's gay. Cool. You find out.
I mean, it's the same thing with me with the lead singer of Judas Priest, Rob Halford. The moment I realized he was gay, I was like, okay, cool. You do you, buddy. I'm still gonna listen to your fucking awesome fucking music because you're an awesome fucking musician, man.
Anyway, I'm wondering because I've noticed there are exceptions to this, but I've noticed when it's straight people trying to write for LGBTQ characters, they're always over the top and stuff. But when you have people like Rebecca Sugar, who's bisexual like me, and Vivzy Pop, who's also a member of the LGBTQ community, you get characters that are, yes, gay or bisexual or whatever, but they're not to a point where you're like, oh my God, were you dipped in rainbow paint or something? What the hell? And when I say there are exceptions to the rule, like Sam and Max, last I heard, the creator is not gay or anything, so there are exceptions to the rule. But I've noticed that when it's straight people trying to write, it always ends up stereotypes. But when it's people, you know, actually of the community, you get some decent shows.
Now, you know what's funny? I think I'm going to be the exception to that rule because I am straight, but the characters that I have is okay. So, can I give you behind the scenes, if you will? My succubus is going to be bisexual, and she will be in love with the angel of love. Alright, but here's the issue: angels and demons, not only can they not date anything, is illegal, well, especially in the angel community, but an angel and a demon can never be something that they're not. And what I mean by that is a demon of wrath can never know peace, and an angel of kindness can never know, anger or something like that. And so a succubus is a demon of lust, and thus she can't know love. So she's going to have like this little arc where she is trying to, fall in love with her without dying. Because if you fight who you are, like if she was to actually fall in love with the angel, she would die, literally. And if the angel, she lusts for the demon because she's the angel of love, you cannot lust, she will die. And not just that, but if any other angel found out that she was dating a demon, she would also be killed and then reborn because, again, it's illegal. So
Sounds like a biblical version of Romeo and Juliet.
yeah, but mine's much better with hotter babes.
I'm just saying, it sounds like Romeo and Juliet. Only,
But I mean, it's just
which,
like
which actually, according to scholars, William Shakespeare was probably gay, and that the story of Romeo and Juliet was for a man he loved.
oh. Well, as you said, that could make sense due to you can't really, say, hi, I'm gay in, that time period.
Well,
I have a feeling I have a feeling they're gonna politicize Shakespeare now. Good Lord, why did you have to tempt fate?
This has been a thing for years, Mad. I have done nothing to tempt fate.
Okay, fair enough.
But the wokies want to talk about hiding, the community from public and stuff. How about the fact that they actually, I think this was Sappho's for the whole Sappho's and her friend thing, but someone's diary entry, it was a woman, says, "Were I born a man, I would have married my best friend." Basically, she's saying, I'm attracted to my girlfriend, but everyone's going to be like, oh my God, they were roommates. And it's like, no, Grandma, they're fucking.
They're scissoring.
That's what annoys me. Like, you see two women getting married or something, and someone will say, oh, they had a double wedding and they're kissing because they're going to get married to their true loves. And I'm like, they're fucking, Grandma. That I don't know how to make it clearer aside from putting a sign saying we're fucking.
There's that one meme with Syndrome from The Incredibles that goes, "You dense motherfucker."
Oh yeah. I actually ain't sure if he actually said that in film, dude.
Oh wait, no, as a meme.
No, that's part of the meme. You can add stuff. Kind of like how I made that thing with Brian hitting Peter in the face with a newspaper, where it's pointing out wokies being idiots and stuff. And then I have me. No, bad wokie. Bad.
But I mean, like I said though, with like I get where you're coming from with like a lot of the when a straight person does it, they oftentimes go way too fucking ham, which is absolutely annoying because it does seem like you need that for lack of a better word, gay touch, I guess you could say, to kind of get the proper LGBT, mindset, because no one wants to see the over the top, over the ham gay guy who has no fucking chill. And to be fair, even though I am straight, I'm not trying to brag or anything, but it's like I'm pretty sure that I will be able to make this bisexual couple more. I'm going to do a better job than what the fucking the Iceman creators and these wokey dumbasses do.
Okay, who's popping?
Anime Lord.
Look,
That's
all
what.
I'm saying is, example, the Owl House. We got little subtle hints that Lewis was bisexual. It wasn't just the creator didn't just decide to have Luz say, "Hi, I'm bisexual. I'll fuck you, your brother, your sister, whatever."
Oh my God, Luz has become angel dust.
What I'm saying is, the creator didn't. The creator basically gave us a hint, and then she confirmed it at the end of season 1 for the people who are too fucking dense to realize Luce is bisexual and Amity is obviously a lesbian.
Yes, and again, it was handled smoothly. I mean, I remember, like even Kiva, it had a gay character in it, and it was handled smoothly because I think one of the characters was probably hitting on the gay character some, and like, oh no, I'm gay. Like it was that way. There was no kind of confusion, Like I didn't want you to kind of hit on me, think I'm going to date you. No. I'm gay. I'm not into women.
That is some loud ass fucking typing going on right around there.
Who is typing?
It's Anime Lord. That was the Borg.
Well, my annoyance is I don't like that people assume that everyone is too stupid to pick up on things. Even before I officially knew that Uranus and Neptune were actually a lesbian couple, I watched the first dub as a child, and the way they acted like a straight couple, I'm like, so they're cousins, so they're incestual.
Which, by the way, that really says a lot about the West. Because it's like, wait, so lesbians is a no-no, but Sweet Home Alabama is apparently a-okay.
Well, you got to remember, this was the late 90s, early 2000s when we had Uranus and Neptune show up in Sailor Moon. So,
yeah. Also, another thing, the wokies always sit there and try to say, oh, where's the representation in anime? Fucking Sailor Moon was progressive as hell. You had a character who had trans characters on both sides, the good and the evil. Fisheye, if I'm not mistaken, was an actual
Fisheye was at least a trap, if not a transsexual.
I mean, either way, you still have the LGBT on both sides. And one other thing I do
Zoiside and Kunzite, because they made Zoiside into a girl in the English dub, because heaven forbid 2 guys fuck.
Yeah, one thing I do also want to throw out there is I remember seeing this one image where a girl had a crush on Serenity, and instead of hammering it up, like, oh my god, we can't date, but women. Serenity instead, it's like polite and say, hey, I'm flattered that you have these feelings for me, but I'm straight, so we can still be friends and stuff. Like that right there was absolutely wholesome. And we can't get that with wokies because, first of all, they're gay by default, right? Like every woman, every female, every male is gay by default. And if a gay person does have a crush on someone, then that the crush is going to come out to be some assholes like, man, go away, gay person. I don't like gays and whatever bullshit, right?
The the creator of the comic strip, for better or for worse, did a better job, where you had one of the characters from the family that the comic focused around be kind of worried at first when he finds out his best friend from childhood is gay, and his best friend's like, "Look, I'm not into you like that. You're my best friend. And I have a type, you know. You could ask, and I tell you, you're not my type."
Not just that, but that's one thing I always fucking hated with the damn homophobia. Like, every single time someone says I'm gay, the damn homophobe's like, well, don't look at my ass. Like, dude, that right there just shows you not only are you stupid, but no one's looking at your ass.
Yeah,
It's just...
Karen, if I told a Karen I was bisexual and she said, "Don't get a crush on me," I'd be like, "Bitch, I like my women skinny with big butts and big tits. You do not match that."
Oh, except the Rigby and Mordecai meme. Ooh.
Oh!
Whoa!
But no, it's just absolutely stupid. One thing I do want to also throw out there before I forget. Now, you know how it's absolutely hilarious that these individuals will take a character and turn them LGBT, and it's always the individuals.
Or the characters that actually are LGBT.
Oh yeah. Well, I was gonna say, it's like, okay, so you got Betty from Rugrats, who is, you know, a woman that's strong and female girl power, yada yada yada. And it's like, let's make her into the lesbian.
Basically,
And
they're the stereotype of a butch lesbian.
And now let's talk about Gonzo from the Muppet Babies, because apparently I don't know when it was, but the last episode of the Muppet Babies, Gonzo was in a dress, and it somehow apparently was a allegory for trans or some shit. I don't really know, nor do I really care that much.
I'd sooner believe Gonzo is gay, or bisexual, considering he dates a female chicken.
I mean, one thing I do want to throw out to though is the fact that Gonzo's known as the weirdo, right? The strange one. And so it's like,
to be an alien in one of the movies.
Well, yeah. And it's like, wait, why are you only giving the LGBT people the obvious choices of butch and feminine guys, and also the weird straight? Like, isn't this a form of phobia?
Personally, if we're gonna make any Muppet from the Muppets into an LGBTQ character, I want Janice. Janice was one of those characters I loved as a kid, and I hate she doesn't get a lot of appearances in the series after the original series.
But
I love Janice. I want her to be the gay icon among Muppets, not Gonzo. Not Miss Piggy, because people are saying Miss Piggy's a trans woman now, and it's like, what?
Oh, fuck!
What?
Like,
fucking pig? Is that the reason?
Oh,
and it's
God.
like,
They
why?
had to make a fucking fat pig a fucking tranny?
And that pisses me off, because it's like, come on, Miss Piggy's one of my favorite characters because she's, I mean, yeah, she should do better when talking with Kermit. Don't beat the shit out of him. No one likes an abusive person, no matter the gender. But she's badass. She doesn't take shit from people. She will beat the shit out of you. Did no one see when she broke out of jail in one of the movies to prove her innocence? Did we miss that movie? Because that movie was fucking awesome.
I mean, of course they did, because if it has anything to do with an actual strong woman, or in this case, pig woman, they're going to ignore it just for the sake of their fucking SJW bullshit.
Oh, God. This is why we cannot have nice things, because of the freaking wokies.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I'm actually worried because I've been hearing for a couple of years now that there's going to be a sequel to The Labyrinth, but instead of, having it focus around characters we know, I mean, I know they're going to have to try and figure out how to do the Goblin King.
I'm sorry, but you just can't have Labyrinth without
Let me
fucking
finish.
David Bowie. I mean,
And make Godric his soul.
Let me finish. Like I said, I don't know how they're gonna do that with David Bowie passing, but they, from what I've been hearing for the past couple years, they want to do a thing where the Goblin King can change his form and decides he wants to be a woman and court a girl that's a lesbian. And I'm like, no, you ruined what made the first movie great. Because now you can't, because now it's not a thing of the Goblin King loves Sarah, that he'll even still watch her after she defeats him. You're ruining it. Stop ruining things I love from my childhood.
And not just that, but it's like all they're doing is they're trying to appeal to the damn audience that doesn't give two fucks about it. I mean, you have watched The Goblin King and whatever else that Wookiees have, ruined stuff right now. It's like
I always make a joke with the Labyrinth because I always say that I have a thing where I say me before puberty. Yay! Sarah won! Me after puberty. Holy shit! How long has that been there? And it's David crotch.
Okay. Also, I want to say, don't even get me started on the reboot of the Wonder Years. Okay, the original Wonder Years.
A reboot of the Wonder Years?
What?
Yeah, they're actually doing a reboot of the Wonder Years, and basically, they're actually having the protagonist from the Wonder Years be black.
of course.
Oh yeah.
Now, is he a good character, or is he just
the clown world?
No. Everyone living in Hollywood are the clowns, and Hollywood is the fucking circus tent.
Yeah.
Yep.
But like I said, I just want to throw out there. One other thing too, the Digimon Tamers. Since the last video was deleted and shit, I want to just say congrats Digimon Tamers, play performers. Congrats Japan for being the GOAT, for having the spine, for having
congrats Chiaki for being one based ass motherfucker.
I mean, massive fucking cojones on the damn table. What up? Meanwhile, here in the West, well, they don't have testicles anymore. It's misogynist to have the Y chromosome, so they just chop that off, as well as the penis.
No. The simps get their things cut off. The men who call bullshit get hooked up to milking machines so that there's sperm for the women to possibly make more little wokey bitch girls.
Yeah, I may not have the biggest dick in the universe, but I still have a dick, for God's sakes.
What I was going to say was, it's great to see that, because, first of all, notice how every time the woke people sit there and say, well, if you don't like it, don't watch it, and this isn't meant for you.
And then they get pissed at you when it fails, and it's like, hey, you told us don't watch it if we didn't like it. So we took your advice, but evidently you took your own advice because it fucking failed.
And not just that, but they also sat there and said, this was problematic or what. It was like, wait a minute, this isn't about you. And not just that, but how many times have you seen a movie where the man is always a white straight man, is dumb and evil and misogynist, meanwhile the woman is a strong, powerful, ugly ass woman who takes no shit and has no personality but vagina.
Yeah.
Oh, hey there, Animix.
What's up?
I have another idea for a show which makes fun of wokies and stuff. But basically, there'd be a scene where one of the female characters who's against wokey bullshit would see an ugly woman, and you hear a, and then, and she said, I just manifested a dick, and it sucked itself back into my body. She's so hideous.
Oh!
Make sure it's a potato-looking one, by the way. Make sure it's a ugly-looking. Wait, a potato mixed with the third boss from Resident Evil Village. You know, the Hunchback Freak.
Okay, guys.
Oh, Morale? Yeah.
You can hear me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, because I heard on Discord that Yakuza Western Killa is Kick Vic. Not that I care, but I know that is something
Another
that you
news
Yeah,
guys-
that really ain't really much news, to be honest.
Obvious, dude. He's simping for fucking Noralities, and I left him comment.
That's kind of a fucking given there,
Another
anime.
news water is wet.
I already left a comment on his latest video
This guy
saying
is blue,
it could
and
be about
Noralities is fucking Potato Woman, and of course, The Big Bang Theory is about as watchable as watching paint dry.
And this guy is really going hard over this stuff, man. He should just go back to his dead ass content.
Also, we've made Westa Killa the new Christian.
Yeah, we decided
Stop
it's
sending in crappy
Wait, guys, hold on. He's not worthy. He ain't that bad.
Nani?
He's not bad. In comparison to Chris Chan, no.
Okay,
Just
so
no. Chris Chan is a whole nother.
okay, well, we're still gonna call him like fat ass, and he needs to put down the fried butter and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same with
I'm
Professor
sorry.
Otaku. I mean, I fucking hate Professor Otaku with all my heart, but he ain't even as bad as Chris Chan. I mean, Jesus Christ.
I don't really care about Professor
I'm
Otaku.
sorry,
He's gonna say something.
That boy acts like a jealous ex that can't stand that people like Mr. Anime more than him.
Also, Mr. Anime 343, you said that's a Weeaboo war helmet. What the fuck?
Oh.
Basically, it's kind of like a tribute to Dr. Disrespect, with this freaking poisonous Ethiopian caterpillar, aka Slick Daddy, and the Black Steel, aka the Bulletproof Mullet. Basically,
I'm more thinking Gundam helmet if we're talking about Weeaboo war helmet.
Don't need one.
Oh yeah, I found this awesome t-shirt I'm gonna buy next month for Sam and Max, and I'm gonna get a men's 5 just because I want to wear it like a dress.
Nice.
okay, guys, here's a little something for you. Which do you think is the worst? Professor Otaku, Lance Rothman, Yakuza Western Killa, Chris Chan, the Young Turks.
Chris Chan, easy. He's
Man,
worse
come
than all
on,
of
Chris
them.
Chan. It's like
Yeah, I'd say Chris Chan, dude.
That's obvious, dude. Chris
Much as
Chan.
I hate Professor Otaku and Lance Rothman, they aren't nearly as bad as Chris Chan fucking his own mother. I mean,
at least Professor Otaku has fucking
it's one of
standards.
those things you just don't fucking do. I'm fucking sorry, babe.
Considering what Chris Chan did to his mother, everyone else are saints by comparison.
Yeah, no, I mean, Chris Chan's like, and what's fucked up is one thing I absolutely hate is so fucking stupid. So, these idiots, the wokies, will sit there and say how they don't want, characters like Angel Dust and Mineta. Granted, he's not LGBT, but for the sake,
It
Mineta.
was a translation error.
Yeah. And they don't want them in the LGBT, but they're going to sit there and say Chris Chan is allowed in the LGBT.
Oh, the hell he
What?
I ever see his fucking butt walking down the street. It is my duty as a bisexual bitch to kick him over and stomp his manberries if he still has them.
But no, it's just he's been outed as not trans by the trans community.
Wow.
Man, he better be in a male prison because
he's in a female.
If I don't see him being
He's in
raped
a
by
female prison.
Tyrone in the showers, I'm gonna be fucking sorely disappointed and pissed.
He's in a female prison.
No, please tell me you're trying to make a joke, Dionysus. Please tell me you're trying.
No, apparently what the damn sources keep saying is he is in a female prison because we live in a clown world. Remember,
I
you
hope
can
the
have.
Okay, now I'm disappointed in
I
fucking
hope
this.
the toughest.
God damn it, people!
Wait,
I hope
hold
the
on.
toughest
Hold
bitch
on.
in
Mr.
the
Anime, help me out here.
prison
I'm trying to
slit
talk.
his throat.
Hold on. DBZ and GT for Life wants to say something. Go ahead, man.
All right, dude. Listen, the Young Turks. I haven't watched them in a long time, but they say anime is problematic. No, sometimes people who are mentally not there would use anime as a means to do certain stuff that is bad. So that's the problem, not the freaking the thing they're looking at themselves itself.
Yeah, it's the same with gun control, man.
I'm
It's the
sorry.
shooter, not the fucking gun.
I'm sorry,
Blaming
but
on
by
the person holding the gun.
but
They're
by
the one who
that
actually.
I'm sorry, but by that logic, any suicides where someone slits their wrists or something, if they were an avid fan of Family Guy, I can point to Family Guy because there have been so many episodes where they have Meg slit her wrists, hang herself, jump off bridges and stuff. I could easily say Family Guy is the reason for these suicides. So don't you dare try and blame anime for bad shit happening.
But it's just what happens with every fucking form of entertainment. Let's blame the fictional object, like, let's blame video games for violence, yada yada yada. Meanwhile, what the fuck were they doing, in the 1800s, 1716 BC? Like, what were they playing Grand Theft Auto? Is that why they were killing so many
Video games weren't even invented at that time. They weren't even a thing in humanity's fucking primitive fucking mind back then.
Like were the ancient Mayans, playing Call of Duty, and they were like, you know what? Let's sacrifice a lot of people for God. We were inspired by Call of Duty.
Yeah. By the way, fuck the Aztecs, man. Aztecs are fucking assholes. Cortez did fuck all wrong.
But it's just the point here is why these idiots refuse to blame the parents, they refuse to blame the person at fault. Just like every time there's a car crash, they always blame the drunk driver. They never blame the damn car, but yet when someone gets shot or stabbed or does a thing that involves a thing in a video game or anime, they blame the fucking object. It's like, wait a minute. How do you do this? What kind of mental gymnastics do you do in order to make this kind of logic on the damn fly?
I gotta ask, what would you rather be blamed or what blamed for? You blame video games?
If I'm the one that did the thing, then you need to blame me for doing the thing, not the thing that I was inspired by.
Exactly. So I gotta ask, would you prefer someone blaming video games for everything, or someone like Yakuza Western Killa blaming people for being sex offenders or accusing people of being sex offenders when it's not true? And he keeps
the latter.
Yeah, Fat Boy. He's also on my list of if I ever meet him, it's my duty as a strong, independent woman for wokies to stomp his manberries so he can't spread his.
But you want to sink in all that fat, DD. Like his fat's gonna suck you in like the damn blob from the damn movie.
Oh, that movie was
like Art from
that movie
whose fat is basically his main power. I mean, goddamn.
Anyway,
that movie was fucking disgusting, man.
Mr. Anime.
I like that movie. Also, go on, DD.
I'm going to send you a couple links. Can you share them in the chat for me? Because I don't want to have to worry about noise when I.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Whoops.
Okay.
Also, he believes that I'm some kind of weeaboo like the rest of you. I'm not a fucking weeaboo.
I sent it on Discord, Mr. Anime.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Not just that, but it's first of all, we're fans of fucking anime. It doesn't matter what kind of anime we like.
Dude, I'm more an otaku than I am a fucking weeb.
I don't use words like weeb and otaku. I'm an anime fan. Just like I don't use words like, am I Democrat or Republican? I'm a fucking American. I don't really classify myself as this type of individual unless it's something like, am I a dominatrix or whatever, then yeah, I am, God. I am, a femboy, etc., etc. But when it comes to these types of titles, I'm a gamer, I'm an anime fan, I'm an American, etc., etc.
Anyone?
Yeah, I am what I am too, despite what some asshole says of me otherwise.
Anyone remember the Yowie paddle?
No, but I'm interested.
It was a thing that you could buy in the dealer's room and stuff. I hated it because I always had that asshole that was like, I'm gonna paddle you. And I'm like, you do it and I'm gonna break your legs. But they would go up to people and smack them as hard as they could in the ass. And a lot of people got hurt from that. And it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, I'm sorry, but even though I like a good paddling, consent, dude. Consent.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
why
the
I
name of
read-
the game is consent.
Well, that's
Bro,
why I
you
tried
like
to
being
break their
paddled,
legs.
man?
Tried to paddle me. I would
Don't
break
pink
their
shame
legs.
me.
I would break
Actually, no,
their
pink
legs.
shame me.
And
That's also my pink.
Yeah, this ain't like fucking Resident Evil 8 where you get to basically fly a swap. Hang on, I'll be right back.
but basically, when I threatened to break their legs, I would do it too. And if they tried to press charges, I could point out, well, I told the bastard if he hit me with that paddle he had, I was going to break his legs. He obviously ignored me, so I acted accordingly.
There you go. I mean, again, consent. You can't just walk up to someone and touch them or what. It's just like I've seen this on Facebook a couple of times where some pro culture had posted this where if you don't want, my grandma always said, if you don't want your, God, I don't know what stupid shit they said, but it involves, if you don't want people touching your critters, your ass and your tits and shit, you need to put them back in the barn, as in dress modestly. And I'm like, no, even if a woman or man for that matter walks butt ass naked, you can look, but that doesn't give you any right to touch them. I mean, it's again about fucking consent.
Yeah, hold on, I'll be right back.
Alright.
Alright.
Well, like if there's someone dressed as a character that I admire and stuff, and I want to get a picture and stuff, I'll ask if it's okay to take a picture and or hug them. If they're like, nah, don't touch me, I'm gonna be like, fair enough, have a good day, sir. Or and I walk off. I'm not like, no, you have to do this because I'm special, and try to.
No. That's not. I mean, that's not. First of all, when you do that at a convention, you're making all of us motherfuckers look bad, and I absolutely hate that too. I mean, a great example. We're gonna bring back the cringe himself, Christian, who went to a VidCon a few years ago, and he would hug people and then kiss them on the cheek. And someone he kissed the wrong motherfucker and got pepper sprayed.
Good.
Because, guess what? Like I said, I'm kinky as fuck and I'm into all sorts of freaky deaky sex, but again, you still need mine and everyone else's consent to do any goddamn thing.
Like I say, as long as everyone is legal and consenting, I don't see a problem with someone looking younger than they are.
I mean, it's just like with I follow a YouTuber who we kind of have a little fun in the chat and stuff, but that's a thing that we do. It's consensual, if you will. But if someone is like uncomfortable with that kind of thing, it's like, okay, no, I don't want this. I'm not going to allow this, if you will. Just like I don't mind doing role plays, but there's just some things I will not do, such as scat, vor, and piss.
Well, that's why one of my rules from my D&D thing is I don't mind two players having their characters in a relationship, provided both players agree to the relationship. If someone's trying to force it, I will warn them and I will ban them if I have to.
And there you go. You have every right to, because again, consent is important. I mean, it's not that fucking hard. Just God, now I'm not gonna get too much into fucking detail here, but a few years ago, I was at a family Thanksgiving with another family member. And I'm not going to mention any names or anything for obvious reasons, but one of my aunt's ex-husbands approached me. Mind you, I'm a fucking male, alright? But he touched my ass without my consent.
I hope you broke
And
your fingers.
oh, I've elbowed him right in the damn face. Like, what the fuck, you sick motherfucker?
Thank
Okay,
you.
what?
You
I'm
fucking elbow.
moving my laundry around.
Talking about.
I mean, it's
Oh,
like, dude, you don't grab another, not just another guy, but another guy or girl without, again, consent.
Mr. Anime, can you share the links I sent you in the thing?
Hang on.
Yeah.
I gotta pull up.
Again, you do
What
not.
are those links?
This ain't like Resident Evil 8 where you take a fly swatter to Lady Dimitrescu's badonkadonk.
The fly swatter actually becomes hilarious if you think
Lady
about her anger
Demetrius
towards
is
you as more.
Lady Demetrius is so fucking overrated already.
Man,
It's funnier if you think her anger towards you isn't about you killing her daughters and more the fact that you're slapping her with a fly swatter.
never comes out of order energy.
Oh boy, don't start. Don't start, dude.
Yeah.
It's just so
I'm
much
actually
hard.
of the opinion that Resident Evil 8's kind of overrated too. I mean,
Let me go on a
give me
Discord.
Resident Evil 2 any day, dude.
But no, but yeah, let's see those links though. Also, guys, it's 12:15. I'm at 2:15 my time, and I got work at 3:00, so I will be leaving here at like 2:40. Since it doesn't take me that long to get to work, it's a 10-minute walk from here to there. So,
All right.
You are aware that I was talking about the Foamy the Squirrel links, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm getting them right now, so I gotta get the other one, and I'm actually posting them in the public comments. Hold on.
But
Okay,
when
hold
we
on.
about the whole video games thing, I remembered some rants that Foamy the Squirrel did about it, like the whole read a book thing. Oh yeah, anyone read the Hunger Games?
no, I mean, I'm surprised Phony the
Pulling
Scroll is
baby
still,
parts.
I'm surprised Phony the Scroll is still going on after all these freaking years. Mad props to the creator.
It's because Foamy is the only one that isn't basically like, oh, we gotta appeal to the Wokies.
Didn't he even make a damn video where he's kind of saying "screw the Wokies"?
Yeah, I liked Hunger Games way better when it was called The Running Man. I'm
I
sorry.
liked it better when it was Battle Royale.
I liked it better when it was just the first movie, not fucking milked.
In fact, Battle Royale is actually like a freaking Japanese movie. Oh my god, I love that movie. I've actually got.
Remember
both
at the
movies.
end where that girl was smiling at the screen?
That was terrifying.
That didn't terrify
Actually, that
me.
was
That
the
made me
beginning.
laugh. That like I don't know how people. It was disturbing, yeah, but it was more funny. I'm like, this girl's trying so hard to be cool for the camera. That's what I was thinking. Like they try so hard to look good on the camera. I'm like, God damn, you're such a fucking tryhard.
Oh, that's
Like-
what makes it
I
funny.
read a
though.
manga version of Battle Royale.
Oh, speaking of that, you ever heard of Dead Tube or Pumpkin Night? Any of you guys ever heard of those? Those
No.
shits is over the fucking top.
Something similar to Battle Royale that I would like to see. And this would basically be a thing of like 20 years after the zombie apocalypse. You have a bunch of zombies roaming in like a dome with wooded areas.
Dude, I am so sick of zombies, man. Like, what about vampires?
You know on that one, dude.
Let me finish
Let's have more mecha instead.
Let me finish explaining.
No, let her finish. Let her finish. Let her finish.
Let D&D finish.
Anyway, what I would like to see is something akin to either the Hunger Games or Battle Royale, where all the encampments and stuff have to send a boy and a girl to be released in this dome full of zombies, and whoever manages not to get bit gets to be protected in the more secure compound. Because obviously they're good breeding stock.
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty damn good idea.
I mean, we can just breed women to survive. Yes.
Look,
We
anyway,
can
guys,
do that
actually-
already, Dionysus.
Dio, it's basically whoever manages to survive obviously has some kind of thing in their genetics that would be good to pass on for the survival of humanity. Like someone who has good muscle mass to run or something.
Yeah, like good genetics and all of that. But like I said, like Matt said, like I prefer more mecha or hell, even vampires are overrated. I've seen Twilight and I've seen Hellsing, all of it. Trust me.
We
It's not
don't-
Twilight does not count as vampires.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
don't
Twilight
mean
is
Twilight.
blood-sucking pixies. That is what Twilight is. Blood.
Yeah, I mean, what
like
the
I
fuck
said,
is that?
I watched Hellsing and Twilight. I watched both of them. I am sick of vampires. I do
Yeah,
like Resident
but
Evil though.
But here's the thing. I was actually trying. I still need some like ideas to actually go on for my my dystopian fan fiction called Anarchy of Anime. Like if if humans and anime characters could live in a coexistence with each other, but some like freaking evil Christian, like some type of evil dictator, being on a freaking like crusade for God per se, is actually trying to make anime illegal and force you into like re-education center, being exiled from your family, or even freaking having like divergence type stuff where you and your family are actually all freaking murdered because more than
Yeah, but I would actually prefer if it was Wokey instead of Christian, because the evil Christian bad guy is kind of played out these days.
And
Yeah.
also,
Look, all I did was point out the fact, where do you draw the line for anime thing? Because nowadays there's a lot of shows that draw inspiration from anime. Like if you look at Luce's wanted poster in Owl House, it looks the same as Luffy's first wanted poster from One Piece.
and also my personal favorite was the last episode where Edith. We're not going to spoil it for you, but I know you know what I'm talking about, right, GD?
Yeah.
But no, like here's the main thing: you can be inspired by anime, but it can't be woke. You can't make a damn your own anime, and the twist is it's woke. Like I guarantee you, High Guardian Spies will be injected up the fucking ass with damn genders.
Basically, shows like Steven Universe, Avatar: The Last Airbender, Owl House. Those are the kind of shows you want to look at when it comes to what draws.
And if we're gonna go with novels, I'd also add in Combat Frame Exceed, as it's a very good love letter to Mobile Suit Gundam.
Also, when it comes to the Mugen adaptation I'm making, it's gonna be in 3D, mind you. Yeah, I know, but it's the easier way to do it. Should I do it in 2D or 3D? I'm not sure. Because
by the way, I absolutely fucking hate Twitter. This is gonna hurt.
Don't we all do? Don't we fucking all?
Wait.
I don't know what in God's name is the reason why they did this, but apparently some motherfucker, GD, I want you to prepare your anus. Some motherfucker decided to, I assume, ship Twilight Sparkle, the human version, or the Anthro version, with Mordecai.
Oh, come on, man. Really?
I don't know.
I don't like my
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do like crack ships, provided the fan fictions they appear in make sense. Like my friend Emma, she did Gravity Falls crossover with My Hero Academia, where Dipper and Mabel end up getting reborn in the My Hero universe as Izuku's older siblings, and Mabel ends up dating Mirio. But within that context, she's been reborn in the My Hero Academia universe, so it's it's not weird because she exists in this world now, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just this right here. It's just as fucked up as It's just as fucked up as the damn Sonic and Shrek show. God, I wish I could.
Oh man, that's some stupid
why do
shit
you
right
keep
there.
reminding me of that?
That is the
I always manage
stupidest
to
shit
forget
I've
it, and you
ever
bring it
seen,
up.
man.
You know, there's moments like this. There's moments like this where I think maybe humanity should become extinct. Thanos did nothing wrong.
You know that
No,
line
it's just
from
two
like
stupid
Spy
idiots
Kids
on the
2?
internet, or one being a bunch of assholes. Humanity deserves to be
You know that
extinct
line
for it.
from like Spy Kids 2 of, do you think the reason God does not come down here is he fears what he created?
He doesn't fear what he create. Well, maybe it's just that he doesn't. I don't know. He probably doesn't want to involve himself with mortal stupidity sometimes. So he's like,
And
I'm
I don't think that's
leaving it up to you
point,
to do your
because
job.
good God.
Doing it correct.
Also,
Also,
another thing I forgot to add there, Mad Matt. It turns out that both my character and the Messiah, of course, we're both puppets of the ultimate despair Juko Onishima, and she's the one who actually freaking programmed us into being the ultimate hope and despair.
Will we possibly?
wait a minute. Junko, who?
Juko Onishima from Danganronpa.
Will we possibly?
You talking about the girl with the blonde hair?
She get killed?
Yes.
In
Yeah,
Oh
by the
God,
way,
I know Jason actually likes her. Actually, you know, I think he made a video where he was like, "Oh, you can all come to Anime Expo and jizz all over Junko." I'm like, I don't identify with that, Jay Senpai. I'm not gonna be around a bunch of dudes jizzing with you on a girl's face. Sorry,
I don't mind jizzing on a girl's face. It's just I don't want to be a part of the sausage fest. It's like I want to know.
Look,
do it thorough.
my point goes for orgies too. If you and everyone's consenting, have at it. I just rather my thing be more intimate.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'd much rather be like, let's say, Cobra from Cobra.
I hate orgies.
An orgy is fun. It's way too fucking messy for obvious reasons.
Don't even make.
By the way, Mr. A, shouldn't we just call it here?
Wait, I want to end the stream on orgies.
Do we really
No,
want to
let's end the stream on this Mugen project I was talking about. Let's end the stream on that.
Didi was trying to say something though.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
How does this always happen that one of us brings up something sexual and it's like, I think it's time to end the stream, and it's like, do you really want to end the stream on that?
It's like an episode of the Golden Girls, you know?
Let's
talk about Golden Girls for a little while and then end it.
Oh no!
How about
this is great.
Let's just move on to some
You should see the Super Friends parody of the opening for Golden Girls.
Oh God!
No, please! I hate the song of Golden Girl. That song right there.
And a friend.
Yeah, I am not a fan of
friend. Shut the fuck up! I hate that shit.
True. Your power and a confidence.
Yeah, I hate that song so fucking much, man. Like, every time I heard that song, I felt like throwing something at my fucking TV. I was like, man, shut the fuck up, man. I hate that song.
Let's end it right here, please. For the love of God.
Yeah, listen, I'll post Mugen projects on the Discord, man.
Whoa. DBZGT, you got the floor.
All right, man. All right. Listen. With this Mugen project, I don't know if I'm gonna. Oh, fuck. You got me thinking about the song now. Fuck. All right.
Congratulations. You got me thinking about the damn fucking country song in a damn D&D
All
rotation.
all right, dude. Okay, here we go with the fucking Museum. Here we go with the Museum project thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do this in 2D or 3D, but it's gotta be done some way. Okay, you guys ever heard of the Miku Miku Dance software?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using that, but I mean, like, I'm thinking, should I use that or should I just draw it? Because there's these models for Kaoru and Setsuna. I was like, okay, here we go. I'm gonna use this to make the matchup. I was thinking, drawing it might be difficult. I mean, it's not difficult. I'm an artist. I know how to draw, but it's gonna take way too long. I could animate it, draw it frame by frame and then animate it with Sony Vegas or something to animate it. But you want to know what? I think I might just do it. Actually, I might do it in 2D. I don't know. Wait a minute. I got it. Some segments, I'm going to make it segmented. Some things is in 3D, some things is in 2D. That's how I'm going to do it.
I shared something on Discord.
I already know what it is. I guarantee you I know what it is.
What is it?
That stupid song, isn't it? Man, listen, I'm not listening to that garbage.
Sin.
I'm sorry. I've been watching too much Sam and Max. Max is rubbing off on me. I feed on chaos.
But all right. So all right. To be fair, I'm about to have to go. It's already 2:30. So
Yeah, let's call it good here. So
Yeah, man.
DBZTT, would you like to say your final goodbyes before we end the stream?
Yeah, all I can say is, Mr. Anime 343 fans, don't be in your mom's basement like Yakuza Western Killa jerking off to his little fucking weeaboo anime posters. That's all I gotta say. Keep rocking the dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have a penis, but
Look, as long as everyone's consenting and legal, there is nothing wrong with people who look younger. As long as they're 18 or older. If you're going after like 15-year-olds, you need to be in jail.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
Exactly.
And Mehmet?
Oh, nothing much for me. Just be excellent to each other and party the fuck on, dudes. And I still want Chris Chan to be dick ass raped by big man Tyrone.
Exactly.
Oh,
Exactly.
I'm bitch
Exactly. I should have said that.
Well, shank him in the ass with a rusty spoon.
Yes. He needs all of that shit to happen to him. He's a piece of shit. Fucking.
Anyway, Dionysus?
yes. Okay, so it was great being on stream with you guys. And remember to live for your desires. Don't be ashamed of them. And also, Christian, thank God he is away from his mother. That's all, be thankful for that.
Unfortunately for the women in the prison.
I'm pretty sure the women in the prison are going to show their
male prison. I wanted to see him get his salad tossed by fucking Tyrone.
I'm pretty sure the women in the prison are
but okay.
Anyway,
Don't put
guys,
another image in my head. I'm already hearing the Golden Girls. Don't put that in my head either.
Anyway, guys, now it's my turn. Well, for Yakuza Western Killa, you can actually simp for freaking Noralities all you want.
Not that she's gonna notice him.
She's not gonna notice you. She's not gonna freaking drop her pants for you because you're playing the nice guy, tipping your hat to her and all that kind of crap. But anyway,
like you always say, Dionysus, lady.
Oh, God. Anyway.
Nice guys will throw a fit if you don't answer them after 5 minutes. And it's like, Jesus, dude, for all you knew, I was driving and I couldn't answer.
It's only been 1 minute. Okay.
Anyway, I really appreciate you guys being on here. And as always, just remember these 3 things. Respect the waifus, enjoy your fandoms, enemy is freedom. And until the next one, this is Mr. Enemy 343 saying, Sign, everyone.
Bye bye.
All right,
Yeah,
Joshua, get off.
bitches.
Joshua, get off YouTube.